You are listening to the Daily Gospel Reflections with Sister Cloth. This podcast is brought to you by the Paulines Multimedia. It is our mission to bring the Word of God to all peoples through sounds and images, voices, and music. Come and join us as we share with you a thought a day. A reading from the Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 20, verses 27 to 40. Some Sadducees, those who say there is no resurrection, came to Jesus and asked him a question. Teacher, Moses wrote for us that if a man's brother dies, leaving a wife but no children, the man shall marry the widow and raise up children for his brother. Now there were 7 brothers. The first married and died childless. Then the second and the third married her, and so in the same way all 7 died childless. Finally the woman also died. In the resurrection, therefore, whose wife will be the woman? For those 7 had married her. Jesus said to them, those who belong to this age marry and are given in marriage, but those who are considered worthy of a place in that age and in the resurrection from the dead neither marry nor are given in marriage. Indeed, they cannot die anymore because they are like angels and are children of God, being children of the resurrection. And the fact that the dead are raised, Moses himself showed in the story about the bush, where he speaks of the Lord as the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Now he is God, not of the dead, but of the living, for to him all of them are alive. Then some of the scribes answered, Teacher, you have spoken well, for they no longer dared to ask him another question. Have a delightful day, everyone. In today's reading, St. Luke tells us about the 7 brothers who married the same woman and died, leaving the woman childless. The woman is said to have died too. The question of the Sadducees was, in the resurrection of the dead, whose wife will she be? The insights from Sister Bernie Janson's Gospel Power are worth sharing with you, so I'd like to lift some of her thoughts for our reflection today. But first, let us note that the Sadducees did not believe in the resurrection of the dead, unlike the Pharisees who believed in the immortality of the soul, bodily resurrection, and the existence of angelic spirits. According to Sister Bernie, our Bible scholar, the reason for the Sadducees' disbelief is that they were already contented with their present life. It was so difficult for them to imagine that one day they would lose the prestigious position they occupied in Jewish society, along with the power and wealth that they enjoyed. For this reason, they wanted to imagine resurrection as simply an extension of their earthly life. They did not include God in the picture, much less the thought that God would transform the body with the prospect of life everlasting. The message of Jesus in today's gospel is to put God at the center of our lives, as our connectedness with Him empowers us to participate in that everlasting life with Him after death. We're all invited today to recognize and appreciate the value of suffering we experience in this earthly life. Struggles will prevent us from getting inextricably attached to everything on earth, transitory as wealth and power. A healthy and realistic discontentment can help us set our hearts on our actual and everlasting destiny. Be with us again tomorrow as we share with you a thought a day. Meanwhile, you can follow us and listen to other Apple and Google podcasts on Spotify, produced by Paulines Multimedia. Have a good day.